Crested geckos have hair? You're officially watching the first episode of Animal Fact Fridays, and today we're talking about crested geckos. Crested geckos were extinct in the wild, or so we thought. They were first discovered in 1866, but since then had thought to be extinct until their rediscovery in 1994 by Robert Seep's expedition. They were looking in the wrong island entirely, as New Caledonia is made up of a bunch of different islands. They actually found the crested geckos we know and love today on the south side of the main island. Fact number 2. Crested geckos have hair. Not actually. Let me explain. Crested geckos' feet have very, very small, microscopic hair that allow them to cling onto glass and other surfaces, just like a spider does. Those little hairs cling onto the very tiny irregularities there are in glass and other surfaces that we can't see with our naked eye, but to a gecko, it's no problem hanging onto those. It's like that scene in Spider-Man where he kind of starts growing the hair on his fingers and he starts climbing the walls. I guess you could say it's kind of like that. Number 3. Crested geckos make noise? They kind of make noise. They make like a little chirping sound, and you may have never heard it unless you actually breed geckos, or if one's ever bitten you and kind of like done that little shaking thing. That was a crested gecko I used to have named Lenny, after the Toy Story Lenny, and he was my very first gecko ever. God rest his little tiny gecko soul. My grandma left the door open, and I live in Nevada that gets very cold in the winter, and he's in gecko heaven now. Fact number 4, they change colors. Not like a chameleon, I guess, but they can change the intensity of the color that they already have. My gecko, for instance, changes colors from a beigey yellow with a little bit of gray kind of hues to a red, like a burgundy almost kind of red with deep oranges as well. So this usually happens because of a number of factors. Either they're stressed, or a lighting change, from day to night, humidity, room temperature. I mean, so many different things. If they're hunting, if they're asleep, there's so many things that can cause a gecko to fire down or fire up. Usually when you move them around, or when you spray the tank to mist them, or when you feed them, is usually when I've seen them change colors the most. Crested gecko fact number 1. They live a long time. So if you're planning to keep one, make sure you can take it to college. Make sure whoever your significant other is not going to be creeped out by crested geckos, because they are going to live for 20 plus years. If you guys found value in this video, hit that like button and comment down below, what animal should I do next? Should it be a gargoyle gecko? Should it be an elephant? A shark? If you want to see a video on how I made this enclosure right behind me, click this button right here. I hope you all have a good one. God bless, and stay hungry.